Why those countries are succeeding is that there is extra power that's backing them. The exit of France is the entry of China. In as much as China was chased out, France was chased out, China moved in to bring external support to this government. If you say that the Burkinabes and the Malian exports cannot get to the European market because France has succeeded blocking, the export of this agricultural product from these countries in the EU market because France is a major voice in the EU. Now, EU has cut off through the Lomé Convention. The aid scheme that the European Union had for these countries has been suspended. Now, it would have affected this country badly. There could have been inflation, a very alarming inflation in those countries. But why it didn't happen that way is because China came in and now brought aid that is comparable to what EU was giving, even more than what EU was giving to them. Now, France withdrew all the military assistance to those countries. In fact, not even France. The country itself disbanded the military agreement and now formed an alliance for Chinese, military expatriates.
Russia.
Yes, and Russia is coming in. BRICS as a global, bloc is coming in to support them. Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. These are BRICS. And they are forming a major block of power in the world now. That is why some people are arguing that the world is multipolarized. It's no longer bipolarized or unipolarized. The BRICS is challenging the international trade order, challenging the political equation in the present time. So the BRICS came in. And China and Russia are the major forces in BRICS. And the BRICS came in. In as much as the time French ambassador in Mali was withdrawn, and then EU also withdrew their, aid, packages. South Africa made about $300 million aid to Mali. China gave $2 billion aid to Mali. So why won't Mali stand? And that is the fear of the West. The West notices that its hold on global power is falling out of their hands. And that's why America is fighting for survival with force. Trump recognized it, but Biden wasn't able to recognize it. Biden was weak. Let me tell you one thing. I might not like Trump as a person. I don't like his policies, his immigration policies, banning Africans and all sorts of that, changing so many things, withdrawing from WHO. But there is something good he is doing for America. Trump is trying to reassert the America's image in the international world. Under Biden, America has already flattened. Biden presidency, that 4 years was enough for Russia and China to outmaneuver America in diplomatic circles. China heavily made investment in Africa. Biden could not even see what was happening in Africa. So Trump recognizes that America is declining. What Trump is doing is to resuscitate with oxygen the dying America. And he's doing it effectively well. He has had his stake in Nigeria now, an oil country. He has taken Venezuela, an oil country. He is collapsing OPEC. He is on the neck of Saudi Arabia, King Riyadh of Saudi Arabia. Now, America is on his neck. So, and King Fahd of Saudi Arabia is shifting now. Because Saudi Arabia is almost falling into the block of the BRICS. Russia and China has convinced Saudi Arabia to be thinking of BRICS. In fact, the membership of Saudi Arabia should be granted by 2027. But Trump is holding Saudi Arabia not to move to the BRICS now. And that is the card he is playing in the Middle East peace process now. So, as Saudi Arabia is on the fence now, he doesn't want to inflict, America. He doesn't want to play a kind of smart one on the BRICS. But it's weighing which power, where will it go? But if you look at it, the trajectory of what America has done with Saudi Arabia, you see that the Saudi Arabia, the Riyadh family, the King Fahd family of Saudi Arabia was kept in power by America. So to throw away America is to jeopardize their political chances. America can open kind of worms. Why will it be the King Fahd family that will rule Saudi Arabia? America can decide to call for democratic reform in Saudi Arabia, and people are willing for that. So you could see what Trump is doing. Trump is trying to, what Trump saw that America has lost the gap from the, global energy. Trump is trying to take 60% of global energy back to America's backyard. And there is no way you will be an economic powerhouse in the world without having access to the global energy. And that's why Trump wouldn't want the war in Ukraine and Russia to continue. And Trump wouldn't want to side Ukraine. Biden was on the part of Ukraine with EU members. Immediately Biden left office, Trump came. Trump has to tell Zelensky the truth. I cannot come for you. You either admit that Russia is powerful, is more than you, and surrender. And that was it. And that was why that war in Ukraine turned the other way around now. And Russia has upper hand. Because America needs strategic influence of Russia and its global energy supply. Ukraine has nothing. Trump is a businessman. That is how you see geopolitics, international order reshaping itself. So if Trump succeeds to be in that seat for the next 3 years before he leaves, he has already done his first term. But he's now campaigning that he can go for another term. Because to be honest, let us just be, legal. Let us not be influenced by sentiment. There was no time American Constitution says that you have no right to contest again. The Constitution didn't say it. Rather, what happened was, remember Roosevelt did 3 times. Roosevelt was on his 3rd tenure. He died in the course of Second World War. Franklin Roosevelt did 1st tenure, 2nd tenure, and won the 3rd tenure. On the process of 3rd tenure, while the Second World War was going on, he died, and his vice, Harry Truman, succeeded him. So since that time, no American president has had the time to challenge, that. Or it has become a natural thing to do once, and then the second time you leave. Nobody has had ever to see, why not insert constitutionally that it is only a second term? There was no amendment in the American Constitution that said it ends in 2nd term. But because the tradition has always been people do 2 term and go, and that is what Trump is fighting. If you look at it legalistically, he's not wrong. If the Congress approves it, he will. So if that thing is a resolution, it's not even a constitutional matter. So, but what should be tabled is a constitutional matter. So you can't rely on resolution to deny him that opportunity. If he has the powers and the backings of American Congress, both the Democrats and the Republicans, and has his way, he will contest. But they might think otherwise. America, they are not Africans. They might think that Trump might want to seek too much. They will not agree for that, to make such amendment. But if they make such amendment and it's in the Constitution, he has the right to contest. So if Trump can stay for more 3-4 years in that power, I think he can draw America back to at least 50% to the global energy. That is what he's doing. And let me tell you, America found that its image declined in the world. Trump knew that if he actually uses diplomacy, negotiation to be getting America's interest, it cannot be possible. That's why he applied the carrot, the stick part of the diplomacy. Carrot diplomacy cannot work for America in this time, because America has been branded. America has been demarketed by Russia and China. So it will be a difficult thing. And the kind of personality of Trump is not somebody that other world leaders like. Trump talks anyhow. Trump is arrogant. Yes. So he cannot use diplomacy. So the best thing for him is to use carrot. America has military. America has the technology. America can be anywhere. That's why he did it in Iran. Iran is a country with oil. That's why he bombarded the nuclear site of Iran. Today, there is crisis in Iran. People are protesting, for the Ayatollah Khamenei and his theocratic government to leave. He wants to democratize Iran so that American oil companies can be back in Iran. Venezuela is the next point. He has taken Maduro. In Africa, Nigeria is a major supplier of oil. Angola is already with them. So what are you talking about? So he's a strategic man. He's a businessman. He has calculated the environment. So if he secures this base with Saudi Arabia on his side, OPEC is dead. Even if Russia produced 10,000 barrels, he can be giving Russia 500,000 barrels a day.
we have. This has been a very training session. We have hit on the AES, the issue of U.S. aid,
Yes.
African security, Iran, Venezuela, and even oil diplomacy.
Yes.
Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts on Sipandponder.
Yeah,
Thank you
so
for
much.
joining us today.
Thank you for the show. It's a very lively show. It's a very educative show. I would want the audience out there to subscribe to it, to listen. It's very exposing. It's very exposing. It's an information enriching avenue. You will learn something. You will follow the trends of international politics. You will be abreast with what is happening. So with these discussions, mostly things you might not, students elsewhere that might even subscribe to it might not even have opportunity to listen in the class. You can just have this digest within a space of an hour or some minutes and get the true nature of things. So I will encourage people to be in it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This is Sipandponder with SirguyIsHere. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, SirguyIsHere. And today on the show, we are joined by Professor Festus Onuegbu. Thank you for coming to Sipandponder.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Till we meet again, this is Sipandponder with SirguyIsHere.
Sure.